In 2018, a man stepped onto an island that no human is allowed to visit. Within minutes, he was dead. His body was never recovered. No arrests were made, and no rescue mission followed, because the people who killed him are protected by international law. This is the story of the most forbidden island on Earth. In the middle of the Indian Ocean, far from shipping lanes and tourist maps, lies a small island covered in dense jungle. No hotels, no ports, no roads. From the air, it looks untouched by time, and that's because it is. For tens of thousands of years, the people who live here have rejected the modern world violently, and the world has agreed to leave them alone. The island is called North Sentinel Island. It is part of India's Andaman and Nicobar Islands, but in every meaningful way, it exists outside the modern world. The Sentinelese people who live there have had almost no contact with civilization. No agriculture as we know it, no written language, no metalworking industries. They hunt with bows, fish with spears, and defend their island with absolute determination. Anthropologists believe they are direct descendants of some of the first humans to leave Africa, which means they may have lived here, unchanged, for more than 50,000 years. The outside world learned early that the Sentinelese did not want visitors. British colonial records from the 19th century described failed contact attempts. When outsiders approached, they were met with arrows. When British officers kidnapped several islanders in 1880 to study them, the result was catastrophic. The adults quickly fell ill and died. The children were returned, but the damage was done. From that moment on, the Sentinelese made one thing clear: no one was welcome. Today, approaching North Sentinel Island is illegal. Indian law enforces a strict exclusion zone around the island, not to protect outsiders, but to protect the Sentinelese. The reason is simple and devastating. The Sentinelese have no immunity to modern diseases. A single cough, a single handshake, a single infection could wipe out the entire tribe. History has shown this again and again. When isolated peoples encounter modern humans, disease does what weapons cannot. Contact would mean extinction. Despite the ban, the island continues to send a clear message. Fishermen who drift too close are attacked. Helicopters flying overhead are met with arrows fired into the sky. In 2006, 2 fishermen who accidentally landed on the island were killed. Their bodies were tied to bamboo poles and displayed on the shore. When a helicopter attempted to recover them, the Sentinelese fired arrows at it. No one intervened. The world watched and stayed away. In November 2018, an American missionary named John Allen Chau decided to do what no one else would. He believed he was chosen to make contact. Despite knowing it was illegal and deadly, he paid fishermen to take him to the island. They dropped him offshore. He paddled toward the beach in a kayak. The fishermen watched from a distance. The Sentinelese emerged from the jungle. Witnesses later said Chau was shot with arrows almost immediately. His body was dragged into the forest, and that was the end. India chose not to recover his remains, because doing so would risk the lives of the Sentinelese. The death sparked global debate. Some called Chau reckless. Others called him brave. But governments and anthropologists were unanimous on one point: no one should go back. The Sentinelese are not violent because they are savage. They are violent because history taught them that outsiders bring death. To them, Arrows are not weapons of hatred, they are tools of survival. Almost everything about the Sentinelese remains a mystery. We don't know their language, we don't know their customs, we don't know how many of them exist. Estimates range from 50 to 200 people. We don't know their names for themselves, or what they believe about the world beyond their island, and we never may. On rare occasions, Indian anthropologists attempted distant contact, leaving coconuts on the beach and retreating. Sometimes the Sentinelese accepted them, sometimes they destroyed them. Eventually, even these attempts stopped. The decision was made: no more contact, ever. To observe from afar and let them live on their own terms. In a world mapped by satellites, tracked by GPS, and documented by cameras, North Sentinel Island remains a blank space. No tourism, no research teams, no documentaries filmed on the ground. Just jungle, ocean, and a people who have said no to history. North Sentinel Island forces an uncomfortable question. Just because we can reach somewhere, does that mean we should? For once in history, humanity has chosen restraint. To protect a people by never knowing them. To let one corner of the world remain untouched. The Sentinelese may never know our names, and perhaps that is exactly how they want it. Do you think the world is right to leave the island alone? Or should humanity try to make contact no matter the risk? Let us know in the comments. And for more stories of history's forbidden places, subscribe to Histo AI Stories.